What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. It's Sunday at 10, and let's go. So let me go ahead and let everybody start coming in. I'm gonna start talking about some plays for the day, as I usually do. So let's get started. Hope y'all guys had a good morning and a good weekend today. Get ready for these playoffs coming up. So okay. If y'all can hear me, just give me an okay in the chat. Just let me know you can hear me well. Yo, what's good, Uzi? How you doing, bruh? Hopefully this live gonna get popping. Guys, I enjoy these lives. I'm gonna do more with lives. Let's just say in the future, just like maybe next year, I might be doing lives like maybe 5 times a week. I think that might be my niche, just to go in and ask questions. At least until I build, my subscribers up a little bit more. And like I said, y'all don't forget to go to my website. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing more lives and stuff more often, and probably do that for a while, as far as answering questions from whatever questions y'all have. And then there's the brand build, guys. Maybe later on, maybe not next year, but the year after, I'll start like doing only questions and stuff through like my website. Because if I give y'all golden nuggets and y'all winning leagues, guys, I can't do this for free forever. But for right now and next year, I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna answer all the questions in the comments, and also do all the lives and answer your questions that way too. So I appreciate y'all tuning in with me. So let me see what kind of questions I got. I'm good. I'm good, Uzi, man. I'm just excited, man. It's Sunday, bro. I live all week for Sunday. Okay, so random thoughts with RJ. He says, would you start JD McKissick or Jarvis Landry? Um, Bro, it depends on the weather of the Cleveland game. I heard there's supposed to be some bad weather. So I like JD too. I don't know how they're gonna split it with Antonio Gibson. So if the weather's good, I would say Jarvis. If the weather's good. Now, I mean, I don't mean like high wind or anything. Man, is anything going on for as weather in that game, bro? I'll go with JD for the safe play. I don't know what you're in, but it seems like you should be in PPR if you're playing JD McKissick. He's a great PPR bat. So yeah, man, good question, bro. Random thoughts with RJ. He got another. He said, "You saved me last week. I almost started Slayton, but you changed my mind and I started Kurt. Thank you, bro. Share my stuff, man. Put that out there. Let your guys know that do fantasy, bro. Yeah, man. You're welcome. You're welcome." So let me talk about some quarterbacks today. So, guys, the Buffalo Arizona game, that might be the game to like stream in fantasy. Get your players from Kyler Murray and Josh Allen. Those two of my quarterbacks in some of my leagues that I have. I don't know about Russell Wilson. I believe DK gonna have I'm not gonna say he's gonna get shut down, but he got Ramsey guarding him, and they both the same type. They big body guys, and that helps Ramsey out. So this might be a Tyler Lockett game. So I don't know about, but I like Green Bay. I like Aaron Rodgers. He playing Jacksonville. That doesn't scare me. It might be another Devontae Adams party. So and then I told you about Josh Allen. I like Josh Allen today. I also like your boy Deshaun Watson. He's playing against Cleveland. Cleveland secondary isn't terrible, but they're not good either. So I love Cooks as a play, and you can probably play Cooks and Fuller with Watson. Herbert. He's not my favorite play. He's down on the list. I still start him if I have him in my redraft and stuff like that in Dynasty. But far as in DFS, Miami has a good defense. He could struggle. He's a rookie, but I believe he still is going to have a floor of 25 points. So he's not a bad play, but I wouldn't play him in daily fantasy. Golf is a sneaky play. That could be like the sneak play that Golf and Cooper Cup and Woods could be the play for the money this week. So let me see. Let me read some questions off. So said random. She said, "Do I start Godwin or Rager?" You know, bro, this is gonna be edgy. That's a good question. I'm starting Rager. Um, you know what, man? I'm gonna start Rager because I don't have Godwin, but you drafted Godwin early. I'm pretty sure. So, bro, play Godwin. Remember, I always tell you guys, never get too cute. Never get a guy that you got off the waiver wire that has a nice matchup that has been trending maybe a couple of games and set him for a bell cow. A guy that you have played, that you drafted early. You have to play Godwin, bro. I think Rager might outscore him, but if you was to pick Rager and Godwin outplays him, that's gonna be bad on you. But if you play Godwin and Rager outplays Godwin, that's not bad. That's just how the cookie crumbles, bro. Because you got to play your guys that you drafted early. So yeah, man. I will go ahead and play Godwin, Uzi. So random thoughts with RJ. He says I traded Mike Evans as soon as AB was signed. Okay, I don't trust Bucks wide receiver. I agree. Only one pops off a week, so you have a 1 in a 3 chance of Godwin going off. I agree. I personally like Rager over, I guess he mean over any of the Bucks receivers. I agree, bro. I agree with you, but listen, if you drafted Evans or Godwin like second round, third, even maybe even beginning of the third round, you got to play him, man. It can you can't lose like that. You can't have guys that you drafted early and you set them and they boom, and you had a guy that you stream because of the matchup or a 2-game trend and you start them over there, and that'll make you feel terrible. That's how you lose in fantasy, in my opinion. But I do like what you're saying. I'm going to play Rager over Godwin. I don't have Godwin, so I'm going to play Rager anyway. I don't try to get on those. I don't get in those debates where who do I play? I usually have my starting lineup. It's easy. The guys on my bench are just guys who have an opportunity to have a good game, not guys that I'm like, oh, who should I play? Both of them can have a good game. I usually don't have that guy. So yeah, man, good question though, and good statement. Yeah, I know, Uzi. I feel you, bro. But you, like I said, it's on you, man. Like I'm gonna give you the information and what I would do, and then you make a decision, man, because you have to live with it. It ain't what I say or what I think. You have to live with it. But yeah, man, I would, I probably would play Rager, but there's nothing wrong with playing Godwin, bro. So let me see. Let me talk about some other guys. Guys, don't forget to like the stream and also share the stream too. And also subscribe to this channel so you can keep getting cutting edge information, getting your questions answered. I don't know. It's his first game back, bro. So Uzi asked, Miles Sanders going off today. Is he going off? Oh, you saying Miles Sanders going off today? Oh, okay. Yeah, bro, he could. I didn't draft him because I believe the Eagles like to play a committee of back sometimes. So Miles Sanders can have a floor of 15 points because he good in the pass game. But yeah, man, he's a good play for today. You definitely got to play him if you drafted him. So yeah. See any quarterback says something. Tom Brady's not a bad play today. Carolina secondary ain't terrible, but I'm not going to sit Tom Brady if I got him, or if he's the only play that I can get for my as far as all the other quarterbacks. I traded Thielen for Sanders 2 weeks ago. That's not a bad trade. Depends on what you needed, bro. So if you had receivers galore and you needed a good back, Miles Sanders is the elite back. He wasn't in my top 10 going forward. It was just because he was hurt. And sometimes people got to get left off that are good. It's like it happens every year in the Pro Bowl and All Pro. Guys that are great, that are good, they had to make a decision. So somebody gets left off that should have been there. But I like Miles Sanders, bro. So Random Thought says Josh Allen out of his slump. Yeah, he is, man. He wasn't in a slump, man. It's certain players like John Brown was out and he was hurt. So those games, 3 games, 4 games that Josh Allen struggled, John Brown was the reason, man. He wasn't stretching the field. Diggs is good, but he needs space underneath. He's not the fastest receiver. He's fast, but he's not the fastest receiver. So John Brown is faster than Diggs. So when John Brown is stretching and bringing the safety over top, everybody else is eating, man. So you got to break the game down like that, man. That's the reason. It's not Josh Allen. So let me see. Anybody else? So yeah, I like Baker Mayfield if the weather is good. If the weather is good. Alex Smith is another sleeper, deep sleeper. Deep sleeper. Yeah, so let's go on. And guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm playing in the ESPN league. And I have Eric Smith Jr. and he's out. So guess what I did, guys? I picked up Taysom Hill. Now, I got good players in the rest of my lineups, and it's edgy. I could lose, and it's okay. It won't be the end of my season. It won't knock me out the playoffs, so to speak. But it's I'm not in first place in that league, but I'm not scared. So I'm playing Taysom Hill, guys. Long story short, at the tight end position, a lot of upside there. He has a little bit of a trend going on where they've been giving him some work. So I'm gonna play him. I don't know if anybody else is in the ESPN format. So let me get on with some of these questions. So Random Thought says, I have Dalvin Cook, Devontae Adams. Should I sell how and really? You have Devontae Adams, you have Dalvin Cook. Yeah, bro, I would. And if you're strong at running back, then I wouldn't do it. But if you could you can get a bell cow, a guy that you can start every week going into the playoffs, I would do it, bro. It's not about really game. He's a great number 2 receiver. But if I can build my team up and make it stronger, I'll do it. So William Garland, how you doing, man? So William Garland says full PPR, Antonio Gibson, Duke Johnson, I guess that says Mike Davis or Dobbins. Pick 2. Also AB and Kurt. Appreciate it. So pick 2 guys. So I'm gonna go with Davis. Man, I'm gonna give you. I got you full PPR, bro. I got to give you the 2 backs, man. I like Kirk. AB, he needs to show me something first. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Mike Davis and Duke Johnson, bro. Them your 2 backs for the day. I haven't looked detailed much because I haven't put detailed my lineups yet. But I think your boy David Johnson is out. Duke's gonna get full work. PPR, great PPR back. We know Mike Davis is a great PPR back. Yeah, Curtis Samuel scares me a little bit because he's been taking some Mike Davis touchdowns, but you can't sit those guys down with them having a starting role. Kirk, it's up to you, bro. You can switch Kirk out with one of those guys if you don't feel good about it. So Kirk could be a good play, but AB and Gibson and Dobbins, I'm not going to play them over those guys. So, yeah, good question, bro. Zach Moss, a touchdown machine. He is. That's what he there for. That's why I told y'all to play. That's why he was in my top 10 over other guys like Miles Sanders. I'm not saying you think they're going to sit Boston Scott completely down. Mostly. But Boston Scott still have 2 or 3 catches. And Miles Sanders will get all the green zone work. So that's, it is what it is. I just picked Zach Moss over him. Appreciate that, Galloway. I know Matt, he's on some of my previous videos when we was doing it outside with the black and white. I know a lot of y'all like that. My boy's in the chat. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like the stream, guys, and also subscribe to the channel. Keep giving you cutting edge information. So let me get on with some more talk about some more backs. Okay. So Alvin Kamara, we know what he is. He's playing against San Francisco. Decent matchup. San Francisco's not terrible, but this is Alvin Kamara. He's matchup proof, so he's not a bad play. Aaron Jones over Jacksonville. It could be a good play. Like I'm saying, I'm just giving advice. When Devontae Adams there, I don't like Aaron Jones. If Devontae Adams is out, yes, I would like Aaron Jones. I don't think he's like less talented, or I don't dislike him. It's just I feel like he's a better trade value. I can get something better for sure with trading somebody for him. Or using him for the trade, like getting a Julio or something like that. I just don't like his numbers while Devontae is healthy. Connor, I like Connor last week. The matchup was great, but they didn't use him. So let me give him another chance, guys. I wanted to trade for him, but I couldn't find anybody to really get what I needed to trade for him, to trade with. So I'm gonna play Connor again this week. You got to. He's going against Cincinnati. So Connor's a great play. Nick Chubb, I know he has a good matchup, but guys, it's his first game back. You remember what happened with Christian? Even though he looked good, you just don't want to use these guys in a full workload. So Kareem Hunt still get a little bit more carries than normally when those two are playing together. But Nick Chubb still can have a touchdown and have 20 points. Between these two backs, against Houston, both of these guys should have 40 points between them two. And I believe Hunt will still have more of those points this week than going forward. Josh Robinson, that's all really, they got a backup quarterback in. So James Robinson, I'm sorry. So yeah, I like him against Green Bay. Green Bay got a weak run defense. And Robinson, his passing routes is down. That I don't like that, but nobody's taking his work, so he's a good play, guys. Jacobs, to me, his floor is only 15 points. I mean, his ceiling is only 15 points. That's not what I want out of a starting running back. But if I got him to, in a flex, he's a nice flex play today. So let's see some more of the questions in the chat. Oh, you're welcome, William. No problem, bro. So Antonio says, is David Johnson worth picking up for the playoffs? Yes and no. If you ain't got nothing better, yeah. If you got other backs that I've talked about going forward on some of my videos, then no, don't. I wouldn't get David Johnson for them. This is Deshaun Watson team and the receivers. David Johnson will pick up the crumbs, which can be touchdowns, but I'm not starting him over DeAndre Swift. I'm probably not even going to start him going forward over Antonio Gibson. So it depends on what you got there, Antonio. So what is it? Squan? I hope I'm not murdering your name. He says, just traded Chubb in Hollywood for Tyreek Hill. Like that. I like Tyreek. Did I give up too much? I'm set at running back with Jones and Henry. Yeah. If you got Jones, you like Jones, that's fine, bro. And I love Henry going forward for the playoffs. And then package that in with Tyreek for a boomer in the playoffs, bro. Nice. That's how you trade, bro. Great job, man. Great job. I love that team going forward. Just a couple players that you told me about. You got Cook and Chubb. Okay. Yeah, you got Cook and Chubb, bro. You set. Yeah, so yeah, you set, bro. So you did the right thing by getting Tyreek Hill. So Ayuk or Rager? Good question, bro. Ayuk, man. Rager got a nice matchup today too, but Ayuk is the man on that team, bro. And even when Debo come back, Debo's gonna be good, but Ayuk runs a little bit better routes than Debo. Okay, so William says full PPR, pick my flex, Fulgham, Claypool, Jefferson, Dobbins, Rager. Also, in a spot having to start Bernard against Pittsburgh. Thoughts? It's okay, bro. Unless you got something better. So let me kind of, maybe I can see here and see that you have something better, but don't worry about that. I'm playing Gio, and I really wasn't worried about trying to start some over. Remember, he's a PPR back. So great run stop defenses is good against him. I mean, he does good against that. Unless they had a linebacker after the can guard and the can guard a running back in the pass game, then you could be worried. But ain't none of those guys out there from Pittsburgh can guard Gio in a pass game. So that's what his pass game work is what's going to get him the points today. But hopefully that he can get some carries in the green zone. And that what takes him to another level. If he has some short yardage, he has 1 or 2 short yardage touchdowns. Oh, he's going to boom 30-some points because he's going to kill in the pass game. Nobody can stop Gio in the pass game. He's just too shifty. No linebackers, maybe 1 or 2 linebackers that are elite, all-pro type potential linebackers, like Luke Kuechly. He ain't there no more. So yeah, bro. So I like Gio. So let me go get to the other question. So you said pick your flex. Fulgham, Claypool. Bro, I might have to tell you Fulgham. I like Claypool. I like Jefferson too, Dobbins, but they don't have as many. They're not going to have as many targets as Fulgham. So yeah, man, go ahead and play Fulgham in your flex, bro. And then if you got to play Gio, that's fine. Okay, so Dwayne Wesley says Gesicki, Gronk, or Hooper, PPR. Okay, safe play is Gronk. Yeah, he can. It's a safe play and it's a boom play. Like he had a lot of upside too because it's Gronk. To me, who has the most upside is Gesicki. Now I haven't seen Tua target Gesicki like I wanted to, so I don't. Even with him making trades for Ford, maybe they open up things for Gesicki, and I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. Hooper, I like Hooper. He hasn't played. He's been injured. I don't like playing players that's coming off injuries. It doesn't, if I play him and he does bad, what can I say? Like I'm gonna get mad at who? Myself? I don't know what how he feel. So I don't even mess with that, bro. So I would say between Gesicki and Gronk. But if if you hear some beat writers talk about Hooper, it's gonna get a lot of work. I do like the way they play with the run game. The tight end's gonna get work in that offense with those 2 good running backs. So I usually, if Hooper come out here and go for 15 points this week, I'm probably gonna tell you to say play Hooper next week if it was the same matchup. But not knowing what Hooper's gonna do, I gotta say Gesicki, bro. Gesicki as far as the most upside to win. But if you just need a tight end and not give a dud, I would say play Gronk because Gronk's gonna get some type of target. So yeah, bro, I hope that helped you out right there. But good question, bro. So William Garland says again, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Y'all heard what William said. Do what William said. Yeah, guys, I still got to give some of y'all some wrenches. So because the first 10 to 15 guys that subscribe to my channel, that's been on all my videos and commenting, I'm going to give y'all wrenches. And also, as I evolved and I start, doing different things with a Patreon and charging for some extra services, y'all guys are going to get discounts. And I'm going to stay loyal to y'all. Y'all will never have to pay what everybody else is going to pay. And that's how I am. I'm loyal. You stick with me, I'm going to look out for you. So, man, I got some great things, some great perks for you. Probably even some free consultations for some of y'all, the first 15 guys that have been sticking with me, and I appreciate that. So, you're the GOAT, TD. Thank you, bro. Keep speaking it in the ether, bro. Speak it in the ether, because you speak it in the ether, it'll come true. And it's, I think it's already true, but, everybody else don't know it yet. So thank you, Uzi. That's my homie right there. That's one of the guys. He's one of the first guys I seen comment on my videos, like loyally. So I think so too. Thanks, Dwayne. I appreciate that, guys. That means a lot to me, guys. I don't have all this aesthetically pleasing stuff and all the icons going in on my screens and the ticker. I don't have all that, but I got my heart and my knowledge. And my hard work. That's what I got, and that's what I'm gonna bring to y'all. And then all the other stuff is gonna come. So yeah, I appreciate that. So Squan, he says, just found your channel yesterday. Appreciate that, bro. I'm glad. It was meant to be, man. I had put it in the algorithm in the ether, and your content is great. And I can't wait to have these videos in back pocket for the season. Exactly, bro. I appreciate that. Jay Fane, that's what's up, Jay? Says your channel is amazing, bro. Appreciate the hard work. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Y'all just it don't do nothing but motivate me, guys. Cause y'all don't even know me, so we know each other through the chat and us, doing this YouTube thing together. But for y'all to, I know you're not blowing smoke, so I appreciate it, guys. Yep. So let me go on. I'll talk about maybe some tight ends and some receivers. So yeah, so you see Chris Carson is out again. And Edmonds. Let me see if Kenyon. I think Kenyon's playing, ain't he? Kenyon's still questionable. So yeah. Guys, Kenyon Drake is like I talked about him in some of my videos. That's a guy to go trade for real low. You can buy him low, real you can get a good low price on him. You don't have to, trade somebody that you might need. So I like Kenyon Drake going forward, guys. Just because in the playoffs, that's a running back that can get green zone touches. If Drake is healthy and he's running the ball fairly, that don't mean he's not being exceptional. He's not being terrible. He's going to get the green zone work. Now, if Edmonds breaks off a 30 or 40-yard run, then that's what happens. But far as from the 5-yard line and in, that's Kenyon Drake, unless something happened or he's tired or something he fumbled. So I like Kenyon Drake to trade for him. McKinnon is one of the only backs. I like him over Hasty if you want to mess with that matchup with San Francisco over New Orleans. Gio, we talked about Gio. Nice price. Zach Moss is a nice price. DeAndre Swift, a nice price. Philip Lindsay, he's been having some good last couple of weeks. Duke, Balaj, that's going to be interesting to see what's going on with Balaj and Tremaine Pope. That's going to be very interesting, guys. Let me see something about Pope real quick. Oh, yeah, he's questionable. Yeah, Pope is a tricky guy, guys. I like Pope. I'm sorry. I was gonna do a video on him one day, and then he got hurt, so I haven't got the chance to do that. But I might do a video. Depends on how he plays today. So let me go back in the chat, see what's going on. So Squan says Judy or Juju this week. Who? Man, it's the Steelers receivers. Only guy that I like out the Steelers receivers is Claypool. I feel like when the tough gets going, Claypool is their bell cow receiver. He's the guy that's going to get targeted. He's matchup proof. All these other guys, it comes and goes. They just feed them as they like whining babies. And I don't mean that they've been whining to the coach, but okay, it's his time today. We got a nice matchup for him. Claypool is like the dominant child. It don't matter what's going on. We're going to always give him the ball. But everybody else, it just depends on matchups. So I would say Judy, bro, because Judy has a lot of upside. I like Drew Lock. He's fearless. He's not scared to throw picks, and the game plan is better for him when he's down. So they got to do something about that. They got to let him come out and start throwing early. Quit trying to bail cow Melvin Gordon too much because they're getting behind 14, 15 points because the defense is not holding it close. And then Drew Lock is playing good in the fourth quarter, which is garbage time. So you need to try to get a good game plan early. Vic Fangio been getting on his offensive coordinator about that. So so I'll play Judy, bro. So my boy Spox BK says, keep doing what you're doing, bro. Feeling it. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're feeling it, bro. Appreciate it. My boy Uzi says Geo Stone would dominate the Steelers defense. Yep. Because they don't want to go. They say they want Mixon out there where they're not gonna use Mixon right. So they're gonna try to give Mixon 25 carries through the tackles, and they're going to blow that up every time. But with the good offensive coordinator they have with Joe Burrow out there and Gio as a pass back, it's going to make it hard for them to know how to tee off on these guys. They can't tee off. They're going to have to actually wait and see they're going to have to play honest. See, playing defense, and I'm giving y'all some nuggets here. Great defensive coaches and great defensive players recognize plays by formations. So if I see that you bring 2 tight ends on the field, and every time that I watch the film that you bring 2 tight ends on, you running the ball. So when I get in the game and I see two tight ends in the game, I'm coming downhill hard. And if I get beat by play action, that's okay because I've been seeing your tendencies. But see, with Geo, what tendencies do I have? You don't know. You haven't had enough game film to know my tendencies. So that's why Geo will play good because you might be thinking we might come out in a pass type of situation where we got maybe one tight end or no tight ends on the field, and I still give it to Geo, and he gape y'all because y'all got a soft front. So that's why Geo makes that team better, and they need to use Mixon the same way, but they not. I don't ask me why. Sometimes I think I'm better than like GMs or even coaches. Um, I coached a little bit. I played a lot. Far as the breakdown of X and O's, I'm pretty good at it, but I'm not probably at the coach level where I could get a coaching job right now. But guys, it doesn't make sense the way they use Mixon. So I agree with you, but Geo gonna get some work, bro. Geostorm built different. You right, he is, and they don't even make Geostorms no more. So that lets you know that's why I call him Geostorm. He's special, man. They just don't want to give him no work because small backs. I was a small back in school, but the bigger backs, I was better than. I was tougher than him. I ran harder than him on fourth down. But he's 220. He is the guy, and I get it. I like Mixon. He is the guy, but Gio needs his own team, and I'd be like, so let's just think about this. CMC 10 years ago would be the backup running back. Do that even make sense? Yes. CMC would be a backup running back 10 years ago. I said what I said. So let me move on, guys. So yeah, man, you're right, Uzi. So my boy Flores says, "What's good, TD? What's good, bro? Hey, bro, do you think Chase Edmonds and DeAndre Swift will work for me today? I like DeAndre Swift. Let me see what else. If you ain't got nothing better than Chase Edmonds, then it's okay. I only have Lindsey and Draco to bench. Mixon is still out. 6-point standard lead. Woo. Bro, it's gonna be because Drake he's got that Q on him, which is that he's hurt. I believe he's gonna play, but I'm not gonna ask you to try to depend on a guy like that. Chase Edmonds is kind of the same thing. I don't want you to depend on that. Bro, it's gonna be between Phillip Lindsay and Chase, and I'm saying Chase because I'm not gonna ask you to depend on a guy with a Q on his name. He's questionable. So, bro, Lindsay will be freaky. It's not safe. The safest play is Chase Edmonds because he's healthy. He can have you 8 points. He won't give you a 0. Drake might come out there and not even play. So I guess Swift and Edmonds, but it's up, bro. So it's up to you between Edmonds and Drake, man, or Lindsay. I might would even play Lindsay, because Melvin Gordon hasn't looked great. But so Lindsay's had a lot of big runs the last couple of weeks. So I don't know, bro. Those backs that you have for far as Edmonds and Swift and Lindsay is questionable, and Drake. So I would go ahead and just tell you to play. My opinion. That doesn't mean you have to do this. We'll play Lindsay. But if you feel safe for doing something else, you okay, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, good question, Flores. So my boy Andrew Jury says, struggling at running back. Got Rojo, Gio, Gallman. Who you starting? Gallman and Gio, bro. You're not that bad at running backs. See, don't worry about names, man. Don't worry about names. You good at running backs, bro. Now you don't have Alvin Kamara or nothing like that. That's fine. But you still got good running backs, bro. You got Gallman and Gio. So play that, bro. So my boy Ghulam Ahmed, I'm sorry if I killed that. He says, keep doing your thing, man. Who do you like this week? Deontay Johnson or Jalen Reagor? I'm gonna say Reagor, bro. And Deontay might get peppered, get 15 targets for 100 yards with 2 touchdowns. That's fine. I just like it's the Steelers offense, man. So only guy that I play consistently out of there is the running back, which is Connor and Claypool. And I did stream Ebron a couple of times. But Deontay, man, he's very talented. It's too much going on. It's too many mouths to feed. Sometimes I feel like they want to feed Juju. And then James Washington gets nobody guards him. So he just get easy touchdowns. So I don't know, bro. So I would just play Reagor. Yep. Standard. Yep. Jalen Reagor standard. Yeah, standard. So yeah, I'll play Reagor. I'd like his touchdown upside. So Flores says, smash that like button. TD's analyst is always on point. Appreciate that, bro. Yep. So, yeah, guys. So we got about 15 more minutes. Let me see. I got Andrew Jury saying, got Mixon and McCaffrey. Hunt feels bad. Is that Hunt or Hurt feels bad? Oh, yeah, Christian McCaffrey Hurt feels bad. Yeah, man. Man, if you hit Mixon, bro, you should have got on Geo. So I'm good. I haven't even complained about Mixon injury because it put me on the Geo stream, bro. So Geo Storm he's a good play, man. But if you didn't get him, yeah, it's tough to have Mixon and McCaffrey out. So bro, you might have to go on the waiver wire. Some guys coming up, maybe next week. Look at P. Ryan. P. Ryan, they said that they was gonna give him a bell cow work game just to see what he can do, and don't give Gore all those touches. So P. Ryan is something maybe you can pick up while these guys is out. So let me go back, guys. Look at some more backs. Okay. Yep, I like Kareem Hunt today. The Robinson, James Robinson, Miles Sanders. Henderson is healthy. Darrell Henderson is healthy against Seattle. I don't believe that the Rams just want to go out and throw it 50 times with Goff. They'll try to tee off on him. So I like Henderson today. If Gibson was going to get a full workload, I would tell y'all to play Gibson, but I don't like how McKissick is getting a lot of play. So hopefully Gibson his shoulders not bothering him too much. You got Fournette against Carolina. Carolina's one of the weakest run defensive teams. Ronald Jones hasn't been getting a lot of carries lately. And the pass game back is Fournette. So Fournette could be a good play too, guys. If anybody know anything about Eckler, I've been trying to find out what's going on with Eckler because I have him on my IR spot. And if he's not going to come back for this season, then I need to know. So, guys, if anybody know, just put it in the chat because I haven't seen anything. Zach Moss. I like Zach Moss. I like DeAndre Swift, Phillip Lindsay, Duke Johnson, and Wayne Gallman. So, yeah, that's basically the backs that I like, guys. So let me go back and see what's going on. Standard got Gus, Damian Harris, or Jamal. Standard start Gus or Damian Harris or Jamal. That's what Aladdin says. See Damian Harris or Jamal Williams. Standard Damian. If Damian's healthy, he doesn't have no Q on his name. Start Damian. Jamal, I don't know. Aaron Jones is fully healthy. He played really good last week. I can see his floor having 15 points or more. I would play Damian Harris or Gus. Jamal Williams, I can't play a backup. These guys, Damian has the full workload. I mean, even though he's, James White comes in and gets some pass down, but for a standard, I like Damian over Gus. And then Gus after that, bro, because Gus is gonna get some work. He's like the middleman. They gotta go through him for everything. So it's gonna be Ingram, then you gotta go through the middleman. Gus is gonna get some work, and then you gotta go to JK. But I still like JK. Just hold on to him, guys. I don't believe Mark's gonna come in and take all JK work. So my boy William says, full PPR, thoughts on starting Chubb and Hunt together. Have D Henderson also. It's nothing wrong with starting those two, bro. Especially with Henderson being out for a while. But I wouldn't mind you doing Hunt and Henderson. That's what I would do, and I would make Chubb show me what he's going to be. Now, I wouldn't be surprised they come down on the first drive, connect with Higgins on a long pass. They down on the 5-yard line, give the Chubb, he scores. I'm not surprised that happened. But Henderson, I know Henderson is very talented. So, bro, you can't go wrong either way. I think the only person you probably got to play out of these three is Hunt, and then Chubb and Henderson is up to you, bro. I will go Henderson because I just like his upside, but Chubb and Hunt probably can score more than what Henderson is going to do. Chubb by himself can do more than what Henderson's going to do. So, yeah, man, I would say Henderson in my opinion. My boy Joe Knows is in here. Says, morning, pick 2 PPR. Fulgham, Parker, Robbie, thanks. Fulgham and Robbie. That's the 2, bro. Alain says, you sure Damian starting? No, I'm not. Let me check on something. Okay, hold on. Let me see if Damien, what's going on with my boy Damien today? Okay, and skip over a question. I'm gonna give it all what he asked a good question. So be patient with me, guys. I don't want to, be a dead zone on the live. Okay, let me see about Damien. So okay, Damien. What the heck? Okay. Let me go through here. It's not working that way. Let me go through my other little platform. Okay. So, man, it still says he's listed for questionable. He's still questionable and it's hopeful to play. So with that, bro, you might have to go with Gus. If it's not for show, and I don't like giving y'all nothing that ain't for show. So I would say go ahead and go with Gus, bro. But if he comes off that cue 10, 15 minutes before game time, then you go ahead and play him, man. Because that's what New England does. They're not going to tell you, oh, he's playing and it's 5 hours before the game. What they'll do, they wait about 30 minutes for the game and they release it. So keep checking in on your media sites, man, and see what's going on, bro. Okay. Let me see how the questions move. Jamal Williams said, morning, pick 2. Okay. You sure, Damien? Okay. Yeah, lad. So I'm not sure, bro. So you got to keep watching. So Galam Ahmed says, how do you feel about Washington Sammy Watkins for the rest of the season? If I got other receivers, I'm not worried about rostering him. So let me drink some coffee, guys. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm not a big Sammy fan, but it's the Chiefs. So anybody playing on that squad can get work. Mecole is like the boomer guy that I kind of like, but if Sammy's coming back, he's going to overtake that role, and Mecole would take a backup role. And so Sammy's not a bad play. I'm just not really a big fan of him. He's not a guy that I look forward to or is drafting or anything. Now, if he was left out on the waiver wire and I need a receiver, yes, I would. You welcome, bro. You welcome, William. So Flores says, TD, I'm struggling with my wide receiver choices this week. I have Devontae locked in, but Allen Robinson is questionable. Yeah, that's why I try to tell a lot of people to trade Allen Robinson. Not that he's bad play, but you could get a week ago, you could get a great player for him. Now I don't know. It's questionable. I have Cooks. I like Cooks. You definitely put Cooks in there. DJ Moore and Higgins. So I like Cooks and Higgins, bro. What 3 would you play? My 3 would be. So you need 3. You already have Devontae locked in. Okay, so you need 3. What 3 would you roll with? 6-point standard lead. Standard. Okay, so hold on. Let me check this standard out because Cooks might not be the best play for standard. I have Cooks, DJ Moore, and Higgins. What 3 would you roll with? 6 point. So you only gave me between those 2. Okay, Allen Robinson's questionable. So yeah, bro, if Robinson is questionable and he's not playing, if he comes out and play, you kind of have to play him, especially in standard, because he's Allen Robinson, bro. But I like Cooks out of all those guys and Higgins. So Allen Robinson, Cooks, and Higgins. But if Allen Robinson is hurt and you're not sure about it, you don't want to play a guy with the Q on his name, that's what I call it, then play DJ Moore, Higgins, and Cooks. I love Higgins and Cooks. So those are good plays, man. So Joe Knows says, I just swooped up Mark Ingram. I think Baltimore offense is better with him and teams respect the skills more than Gus and JK. That makes sense in a vacuum, but actually no. Because when Mark out there, bro, Mark ain't gonna beat no linebacker, bro. If I got a good, decent linebacker and pass coverage, so yeah, I think because remember the offense was doing kind of bad when he was there. It had started going trending down. I think JK is the guy that makes that offense more diverse. If you look at Pittsburgh, which was the best team that they played, JK done really good against them. So I like JK to say that he helps the offense go better. But I get what you're saying. I think it gives another body and keeps the backs more fresh. So you might be right in that retrospect, but I get what you're saying, bro. You're not wrong. I just would say, in my opinion, I like JK to be the difference maker and makes that offense click better, even if we haven't seen it to the fullest yet. So yeah, good analyst, Joe. You right, bro. So William Garner says an hour and a half before kickoff today, release inactive reports. Okay. Kickoff. They release inactive reports. Okay. An hour and a half. So yeah, man, we just gotta keep watching it, William. So he said in an hour and a half before game time that they will release the inactive reports and let you know who's out and who's in. So yeah, man. Okay. Appreciate that. Rock. Somebody's name Rock said, hey, what's going on, Rock? I don't know who that is. But I appreciate it, bro. Hope you subscribe to the channel, bro. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs button and also subscribe to the channel too, and share this to your friends. So Joe knows. No rush. Got to get it right. Okay. Yup. Did you pick Fogum or Robbie? Sit Parker. I totally missed it typing. Okay. Yeah, I picked Fogum. I don't think I picked Robbie. Yeah, yes, I did. I picked Fogum and Robbie over Parker. Preston is out, man. But let me see something, man. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Go ahead and go with Parker, bro. Go ahead and go with Parker. Whoo. It's rough, man. The matchup is too good, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you to go with Parker, man. Go ahead and go with Parker. Fogum and Parker is fine. I like Robbie, but Tua seems to spread the ball around. So go ahead and go with Fogum and Parker. Should I try? Okay, my boy Uzi says, should I try trading Clyde, Galladay, and Rager for Gibson and Tyreek? Clyde, Galladay, and Rager for Gibson and Tyreek. Yes. And standard, yes. I would do that, man. You got Tyreek there. That's two guys. That's killing Clyde and Galladay. Yeah, Clyde is there. He's gonna get some little garbage time touchdowns. We hope Le'Veon never evolves, right? If you get Clyde on him. So who knows? Le'Veon might end up getting a little better. Or, with a game they might need him more. So yeah, man, Gibson and Tyreek, I think you winning that in standard, bro. So Flores says, take your time, man. This is why everyone loves your analyst. Always honest. You're right, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate the patience, bro. Aladdin says, Stennet, Star Hooper, or Ebron. I think Hooper is a better play, but like I said, excuse me, Hooper is a better play, but Hooper's coming off an injury. So why would I tell you to play a guy that's coming off an injury for 2 or 3 weeks? So I'm gonna tell you Ebron. But if you just want to go with the better player and has maybe better upside, I will go ahead and go with Hooper because there's a lot of mouths to feed in that Pittsburgh offense. Rock. Okay, I think this is my cousin, guys. I think my cousin has trolled my channel and found me, and asked me. So I do know him. What's up, cuz? How you doing? He says, because he called me cuz. So I know I do got a cousin named Rock. So I didn't know that if that was him. He says, cuz I need some good picks on DK on DraftKings. Okay. If you because I've been going so far, I've been going a little longer. If you go back, man, and early, and I gave out some quarterback picks and some running back picks, and I'm gonna go through tight ends and maybe go through some other guys before I get off the stream. So I got you, cuz. So I basically go through some guys that you can play and you mix and match, because you never can go with like one solid lineup. But like, yeah, this is the lineup. I'm just gonna give you guys to give you some make you feel good about him. Like, yeah, okay, I want to play him. Okay, I'm gonna play him because feel good about him too. So yeah, man, I got you, bro. My boy Flores says, thanks, man. I will roll with Devontae Adams, Cook, and Cooks. And T. Higgins, since A-Rob has the queue this week. My friend Charles just subscribed to you last week too. I appreciate that, man. Keep sharing my stuff, guys. J. Fang says, pick 3 wide receivers to start. Terry McLaurin. Yes. I ain't even read the rest of the guys, but probably yes. Terry McLaurin, Robert Woods, Jeff, and Hit. Okay, so Terry McLaurin, Higgins, and Robert Woods. Those are the 3 guys you play. So I'm going down to Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? He said, Titty, great to see you back at it again. Good luck with your leagues today. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be doing these lives, man, every Sunday at 10. I'm going to be doing them Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. And who knows, around playoffs, I might start doing it like almost 4 or 5 days a week. Just because I feel like this is a nice niche. I feel like y'all get what y'all need. So I might be doing this even more, man. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Joe No says, always a thumbs up, my dude. Your analysis is from the heart and genuinely want to help everyone win. Yep, I do. I'm glad y'all can feel that energy, bro. I'm blessed about YouTube, man. I was made for YouTube. I never thought I would have a platform. I thought I was gonna have to send in my what would you call it? My application into ESPN, and they deny me. And I'll tell them, well, look, you come out here and battle me then and see who knows more. That's what I was gonna do, guys. I know that sounds funny. But now YouTube gave me my own platform, so now I can go and I'm gonna compete with them. And basically, I'm gonna have a better show than they do as far as fantasy. And I love Matthew Berry, but I'm coming for his head. It's friendly fire, bro. So yeah. Jono says, no, Keith. This is somebody new. He says James Robinson, Josh Jacobs, or Chase Edmonds start too. James Robinson, and Josh Jacobs. That's your 2, bro. And Jono says, just don't forget us first 400 subscribers when you get big. No, bro. Actually, Joe knows you one of the first 14. I remember having about 14 guys that always commented in my videos. I'm talking about bad videos. I ain't edited them. I mean, I edited them, but I was new. I didn't know how to edit good. And y'all guys was there. So, Joe, you one of those guys. And I don't know if you was here earlier. You can talk to Uzi them. And I told them that as I evolve, man, and start my Patreon, y'all probably have free Patreon. I said what I said. I'm going to give y'all free Patreon. Y'all can come on there and look at anything that I put on Patreon. And I'm talking about lifetime free of Patreon. About 14, 15 of you guys. And Joe knows you one of those guys, as I told you. And also probably give you free consultations. So eventually, guys, I'm going to do consultations where you can call me and we can talk for 30 minutes. And also, it's going to be like for the help, especially in the beginning of the year. I'm going to do like a draft help where I'll be on the phone with you the whole draft. And I'm not going to tell you who to draft. But once you come in, you're like, Terry, okay, so I got the first pick. Who should I take? I might tell you, take Alvin. You might be like, well, I like Christian. I'm like, okay, Christian is fine. Christian, them too. And so that's how we'll do it, guys. And I might give y'all free that for maybe a couple years where I even help you with your drafts and do all that. So yeah, y'all gonna get perks. Trust me, guys. You're gonna get perks. So yeah, I like what you said, Joe. And Jake Lynn says, should I take this trade away Josh Jacobs and Claypool for Miles Sanders and Ayuk? Woo! You know what, man? That's an even trade, bro. I love Claypool. Jacobs, he's just he just got a good ceiling of 15 points. They don't want. I think he's injured a little bit, so they're not bell cowing him for like 35 points, giving him all the touchdowns. But Claypool is a monster. He is a league-winning receiver. But then you say Miles Sanders, which is a great PPR back, good offensive line, and he got a little injury prone. And then you got Ayuk, which is a beast. Miles Sanders and Ayuk might be just a T. Like if it was 9, one of them was 9, the other one might be 9.2. So I might say, yeah, go ahead and do the one with Ayuk, bro, and Miles Sanders. Even though I like Claypool and Jacob, so it's a good fair trade, man. Either way is good, bro. It's up to you, man. So, TD, have you considered doing a fantasy league with your fans? Yes, I have. This is my first year, man. So it was so much on my table. I just wanted to get my equipment done, learn how to use it, and put videos out. There was so many things, man. That's why I don't edit my videos as good as some of these other guys. But it's just so next year, bro, all that's coming. Hopefully I'm gonna try to, if I'm monetized by that time, I'm gonna try to get some help. And that way I can do more things and concentrate on more things, like far as building my Patreon and also starting a league with my fans. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, how many people, how many leagues, but it's something like, yes, that's basically coming next year, bro. So yeah, good advice, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, then Josh Flores says, thanks. What's up? That's what's up. I look forward to that. Yeah, man. You're welcome, bro. I do too. And Muhammad says, play Justin Jefferson or Deontay Johnson as my flex. Justin Jefferson or Deontay Johnson. Since Irv Smith Jr. is out, I don't, bro. It's a nice man. Deontay is the number one. That don't mean he's not. He's like the paper number one. He's not number one like Claypool, but it'd be hard to try to set him over Justin Jefferson. But Irv Smith Jr. is out, so Justin Jefferson probably gonna get some more targets. I'm gonna have to tell you Deontay Johnson. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna have to tell you Deontay Johnson just because he's the number one on paper, and they tries to give him pacifier targets. So I say Deontay, bro. And if I'm wrong, I take full responsibility for that. So Joe No says, that's what's up. I always follow. I thought your first videos wasn't all that bad. Everyone, good luck today. Let's get that W. You right, bro. No, they wasn't that bad. They had good knowledge in them. It wasn't aesthetically as pleasing as my other videos. I just put this up probably about 6 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 6 and 4 weeks. And before that, I was just bouncing around. I had a floating podcast. I just busted out. Bam. What's up, guys? Get this player. But now I think y'all like this a little bit more, makes me look a little bit more, what I would say, YouTube professional. So, but I think the floating podcast thing is good too. I don't think they have a certain place that you do it every time. So maybe later when I blow up, guys, I'll be doing it like at restaurants and all, and then y'all can come and travel. I'll send y'all ticket money. I'll pick certain fans to come and travel, and you can come sit in the audience and watch me do my fantasy on a Sunday morning and stuff like that, guys. It's a lot of, guys. I got a lot of stuff that I'm creating a lot of stuff in my mind, guys. So a lot of things that I want to do and be cutting edge on. Yep. So Jake Lynn says, got you, man. Thanks. Yeah, man. You're welcome, bro. Hope you subscribe to the channel, man. Said Nick says, good morning. Randall Cobb or Nelson Aguilar. Nelson Aguilar. Excuse me, guys. I'm getting tongue-tied. I would say Nelson Aguilar, bro. Nelson been eating. Nelson. Yep. So Uzi says, where's your bruh you made the podcast with? He came in the chat earlier. He just, he got other things that he's trying to do. So, he just, guys, I got to keep moving forward. I can't wait for another person. They other things come up for people, and I can't pay him top of the line value to come and do this. So he has a job and stuff that he has to do. So, guys, I had to keep making videos. Maybe in the future, he come on. I hire him to come on and do some certain videos. But right now, I just got to keep doing it by myself because he just don't have the time and stuff. And but yeah, basically in the future, bro, he will come on and do some debates with me and some other things. Also, I'm looking to hire some other guys too later on, probably the beginning of next year to help me do my channel too, guys. Yeah, I know Uzi. Yeah, he's like I said, man, he was in the chat. His name was Matt Galloway. So if you go up through the chat, you can see it. He's the only one that got the tool because I had done that a long time ago. So he's the only one that got the tool. I'm gonna give y'all tools too. Nelson, got you, man. Thanks. Thank you, bro. Uzi said, I'm 4-5. Can I still make the playoffs? Bro, I about cuss, but I'm gonna say that hell yeah. Yeah, you can still make the playoffs, bro. You're a dangerous team. But you gotta play some safe plays too. You can't get freaky with everybody. So but you are a dangerous team because you still working the waiver wire. What happens, number one and two they gets they just get complacent and they don't want to start streaming because they scared they're gonna stream somebody, let somebody go off their bench because they've been winning. And you steady streaming, and all of a sudden, a couple of weeks before the playoffs, when you win that seventh game, but you go 7-5, and you get into the playoffs, you dangerous because you have a later trending in players than they do. They got players that's been trending from earlier this season. You got players that's trending now. So that's dangerous, bro. So even when I'm first and second, I'm making trades. I'm streaming every day. I'm trying to stream. Bruh, you can't sit pat because a guy will go and get a guy off the waiver wire that can be a league winning player. So you got to get that player, even if you keep them from getting it. But you don't want to drop nobody that is a bell cow. So sometimes it comes to a place where you are good. But those guys that's 4-5 are always dangerous, man. So you good, Uzi, man. You can still make the playoffs. And I got you, bro. Just hit me up, man, and ask me some questions and some detailed questions if you have to, man, because I don't know what you got, but we can make the playoffs, man. So Adam Young says, "Good morning, brother." Yeah, man. Good morning to you too, man. Any weather news on any games? No, other than the Cleveland game. I heard the winds can get up to 20 miles per hour. That was the only game that I really had a chance to look at before I got on this live. So I'm gonna keep watching. I like to watch up until about 12 o'clock and see what's going on. So yeah, hopefully you can too, Uzi. You can win this week. Uzi says, hopefully I can win this week. Yeah, you gonna get that W, bro. So guys, I didn't win over, but it's all good. I'll give you guys 5 more minutes for the last couple questions, and then I'm gonna get out of here and start working on my lineups. And like I said, I appreciate y'all coming and tuning in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and also share this and also subscribe to my channel, guys. Thoughts on Pittman Jr. Stashed him a couple. Okay, I hear you, Jake. That's what I'm talking about. Let me ask you this, Jake. Why did you stash him? What did you see? Guys, this is a learning moment right here. Why'd you stash him, Jake? Because I love thought. Because this is what Jake Lynn said. He said thoughts on Pittman Jr. Stashed him a couple of weeks ago. So he stashed Michael Pittman Jr. a couple of weeks ago. That's before he wasn't even training in. That was given to Michael Johnson and all these other guys. Oh, also too, yeah. Before I end this stream, let me go through some guys too. Through DFS, DraftKings. Okay. Okay, let's see. So look, man. So Buffalo and Arizona, you can play any of those two quarterbacks. Both of those quarterbacks are boom quarterbacks. So Kyler Murray or Josh Allen, I like those play. Also, I like Aaron Rodgers. He's a good play. Russell Wilson, I don't know. I believe DK is going to have a subpar game. I mean, it'll be a good game going up against a good corner. But I like Tyler Lockett too as a receiver because of the matchup. He been having the number 2 corner for Buffalo. I mean, not Buffalo, for the Rams. And so I also like Deshaun Watson. If the weather's right, watch the weather. Golf is a play for a quarterback, and Tom Brady. Also, Drew Brees. I got to say something about Drew Brees. But like I said, my best two plays are Kyler Murray and Josh Allen. These other guys are just other guys that you can mix your match with. But I'm going to give you a sleeper, a deep sleeper. Alex Smith. That's a deep sleeper. Now I'm saying he's going to have the most points, but he could. So Alex Smith is a deep sleeper for the day for his quarterback. That way you can get like Alvin Kamara, Tyler Lockett, all the top players, top tight ends, top receivers, because you got a low ending quarterback like in Alex Smith. So let me go through some backs real quick. Aaron Jones, he playing against Jacksonville. He's not my best play. My best play will probably be Hunt. I said what I said. Kareem Hunt. I like Kareem Hunt the most. I don't care about the weather in this game with Kareem Hunt. So Hunt, it might probably my best back. I like James Robinson and Miles Sanders. Those three guys. I like Miles Sanders too. He's coming off an injury, but he had a week to heal. But I just feel good about him. It's a running back. They're not gonna bring him back if he ain't ready. I like Henderson too, Darrell Henderson for the Rams. And I like Leonard Fournette. Gio, you can play Gio. A lot of people won't stream him because he's playing against Pittsburgh. So that's another good play you can play. Zach Moss and DeAndre Swift. Okay, so let me go to some receivers real quick. Devontae Adams, we already know where he is. That's the guy. If you like Alex Smith, you can put Devontae Adams in your lineup and it won't kill you. D Hop is a nice play. Michael Thomas. I love Keenan Allen. He's gonna play a lot in the slot. I don't like him being on the outside with those two good corners, but he's a nice play. Terry McLaurin could be my number one receiver that I like, other than like Adams. But Terry McLaurin he's only 6,800 in DraftKings, so I like him too. I like Woods against Seattle. Woods is good. Seattle is the weakest defense in the league for his pass. Fogum 6,400 on DraftKings. I love that. 6,400 on DraftKings. I love DJ Chark. So these are the guys you can play, man. Mitch and match, man. Claypool. It's a lot of the guys. It's just all in your lineups, you know. That's guys. So really, especially with this, because I do so much. If you really want me to break it down for you and give you like a straight lineup, then you got to get me up on my website, and that way we can do a consultation. And that way I can give you some strategy. And you might have, you don't have to call me every week because it does cost. It's not expensive. It's only $40 for 30 minutes, but I can give you some lineups and we can build you a winning lineup. And that way, and I might have something out there, guys, where it's like maybe your first one might be half off or something. I'm willing to, to negotiate, guys, right now because I haven't branded myself as good yet. So let me go on to the tight ends, and then I'm gonna answer the questions in the chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So tight ends, the Walrus, Darren Waller, he playing against Denver. Not the best matchup. I love Noah Fant. He keep getting hurt on me in the games, but I like Noah Fant. Let me find me my best tight end of the day. My best tight end of the day, guys, is probably going to be, and this is a sleeper tight end, is Logan Thomas. Now, he's the cheapest one, but the one that's a little bit more pricey that I like will probably be Noah Fant. So those are my two tight ends, guys. And let me let me see real quick. So in a DST, a sleeper DST would be the Rams. I mean, yeah, they got playing against Russell Wilson, but it's a sleeper DST, guys. They could turn Russell over a couple times because they got Jalen Ramsey on DK. Another sleeper one could be Miami over the Chargers. I also like Washington over Detroit too. You ain't hear me talk about a lot of Detroit players. So if whatever players there's not a lot of good fantasy players on, take the defense on that team. So okay, guys. So I'm done with that. So let me answer a couple questions in the chat, and then we're gonna get out of here, guys. And I appreciate you again. So Adam Young says pick 2 flex PPR. Deontay Johnson, Mike Williams, DJ Dallas, Rager, or T. Higgins. Rager and T. Higgins. Those are my 2. Jake Lynn says, watched him in college and was a playmaker. That's why you picked up Pittman. Okay, thought he was going to be great in the league. Yep, and that's what you do, bro. That's a lot of my players. The reason why I'm on them before nobody else, because I'm on them in college. But this year I hadn't watched a lot of college because of the COVID situation. So I got to do in the offseason, I got to do a lot of catching up because I'm doing this too. So it's a lot of catching up. But that's how you find out players. Watch them in college and watch how dynamic and they ball. The eye-hand coordination. That's because if you got good eye-hand coordination, it's gonna relate to the pros. So yeah, man, I feel you, Jake. Jake Lynn said someone dropped him a while back. Thought he had a lot of upside. You was right. Michael LaRocha says pick 1 PPR. Ayuk, AB, Deontay Johnson, John Brown. Ayuk, bruh. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I hope y'all hit the thumbs up button, and I hope you subscribe to this channel because I'm gonna keep giving you cutting edge information, guys. Guys, have a blessed day and share this information. Thank you.